Good morning, students, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, we are discussing the third chapter of Vistas. The name of chapter is Journey to the End of the Earth. Dear students, yesterday we discussed the first part of this lesson, and I have told you the meaning of the title. This lesson, Journey to the End of Earth, is written by one of the Indian writers, and her name is Tisani Doshi. Tisani Doshi was born on 9th December 1975 in Madras, presently Chennai. Or she worked as a poet, as a writer, and as a journalist in different newspapers. She is a well-known dancer also of South. So she contributed a lot in different fields, or she has written this lesson, Journey to the End of the Earth, or she has described in this lesson about one of the driest, coldest and windiest continents, and the name of continent is Antarctica. Dear students, this particular coldest, driest and windiest continents is the topic for today's discussion. The writer Tisani Doshi describes and she writes, if we really want to know about our planet Earth, so we should visit this continent, Antarctica. Dear students, because without visiting this continent, we cannot know the past and present situation of our earth, or we can also not know what will happen in the future. So it is very necessary. Fortunately, writer Tisani Doshi, she got opportunity to visit Antarctica, or there she got a lot of information and got chance to see the beauty of this continent. Yesterday I told you that she got an opportunity to go to this continent, Antarctica, or there she observed many places, many things. She started her journey in one of the famous ship, and the name of the ship was Academic Suklexi. She started her journey from Chennai, from Madras, which is situated 13.09 north of the equator, and crossed several time zones, 9 time zones, 6 checkpoints, and dear students, 3 water bodies, seas and oceans, and many ecospheres, many places where life can exist. और her journey was of 100 hours. She completed the journey from Chennai to the Antarctica was in 100 hours. Dear students, or in 100 hours she covered that journey. She traveled and covered that journey by car also, aeroplane also, and by ship also. All these things we discussed yesterday. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the next topic of this lesson, and that is the part of history. In this topic, the writer is telling us what was our past. The writer tells about 650 million years ago, there was a giant southern supercontinent, and its name was Gondwana, which is not at present time. But before 650 million years ago, this particular Gondwana southern supercontinent existed. And one more thing I want to tell you, dear children, it centered roughly around the present day Antarctica. And I want to tell you, dear children, at the time when this supercontinent existed, so at that time the things were absolutely different. The things were completely changed. And this particular continent, dear children, it thrived, it prospered. It was into existence for 500 million years. 500 million years, this Gondwana supercontinent prospered and survived, and at that time this continent surrounded our coldest and driest and windiest continent, Antarctica. But after the passage of time and due to geographical changes, due to some circumstances, the things were completely changed. And as I have told you, this continent thrived and prospered in almost 500 million years. But one thing was seen. One more thing I want to tell you, dear children, that the climatic condition was something different. Much warmer climatic condition, much warmer climate. or this particular continent, Gondwana, was hosting a large variety of flora and fauna. Flora, you know, plants, and fauna, you know, animals. So many varieties of plants and many varieties of animals, they survived on this supercontinents. Even in that was dinosaurs also. But a time came when the extinction of dinosaurs started. And mammals got under the way. One side there was a extinction of dinosaurs, another side there was a entry and existence of mammals. I want to tell you, dear children, that till this time there was no sign of humans on the globe, on the earth. Humans were not arrived till this time. But due to some climatic change, due to some geographical change, all these things happened. Either it was the extinction of dinosaur or it was the arrival of mammals. All these changes occurred. And writer Tisani Doshi is telling that visiting to this continent was an amazing experience. And want to tell you, she visited there only dear children, to know about the earth, to know about that coldest and driest continents, and to understand the present situation and future situation of our earth. Or after reaching there, she realized that what was the past of our earth, our continent, and what is the present and what can be the future. She also got chance to see many mountain ranges and even the granite seeds. She also got the chance to see and to know about the ozone and ozone layer, and about the evolution and extinction of carbon and carbon dioxides. She further describes, dear children, that when the dinosaur was at the edge of extinction and it was the arrival of mammals, at that times, due to some geographical changes, dear children, the Gondwana supercontinent was forced to separate into countries. The continents which we are seeing, they are separated from that continent, Gondwana. Dear students, so all these opportunities she got. And one more thing I want to tell you, the writer Tisani Doshi tells further that if we want to know about all these changes, that how it had happened, so she says that everyone has to make imagination, or in that imagination, dear children, the activities which had happened at that time. Imagine that India is pushing northwards to the Asia, or due to pushing and due to striking with Asia,